Hello students, good morning all of you and welcome back our online class Science 7th Standard. Students, today we are going to continue our second chapter, that is nutrition in animals. Students, in the last day already, previous videos already have discussed about that, what are that nutritions in amoeba, and also also we are going to learn now what is that nutritions in human. Yes, but already I have told you that this contents generally especially this nutritions are take place in our alimentary canal, and this alimentary canal consists of 7 organs, that is generally mouth, esophagus and stomach, small intestine, large intestine and rectum and anus. So in the last day we have discussed about that, especially about that mouth. Okay, so mouth contains or consists of some small organs like teeth and also tongue and salivary gland. Already you have discussed that teeth is helping for the grinding, that means big particles of the substances, big particles they are breaking down into simpler, and also tongue is helping for the mixing of the food with the saliva, and also tongue also helping to get the taste, different taste, whatever the food is there we are getting, and speciality helping to pushing the food particles into the esophagus. Yeah, next also we have discussed about that. Today we are going to discuss about that second organ in our alimentary canal, that is called as esophagus. So and also third one is called as stomach. So what is that esophagus and stomach? Today we are going to learn in this video. So students, first of all, what is that esophagus? Esophagus is also called as food pipe. What you should say? Food pipe. So food pipe, it is generally it is one of the structure like one pipe like, okay, pipeline, okay, and which one is connected to the mouth to stomach. There is one connection from the mouth to stomach. There is one pipe that is called as food pipe or esophagus. So students, whenever we are swallowing food, that means see, whenever we chew the food and that we swallow that food, that it will goes through this pipe, and slowly it will goes to the pipe, and through this pipe it will go to the stomach. Okay, this pipe is generally called as esophagus, and let us discuss about that, what is that esophagus and what is that stomach. You know students, sometimes you are facing that vomiting problem. Do you know vomiting? Vomiting means whenever the food particles or food substances do not accept by the stomach, that time it will return back to our mouth or to come out. So that is called as vomiting. So what is that? We will discuss in this video. Let us start that thoroughly. So now see students, what is that esophagus, or it is called as generally food pipe. The swallowed food passes from the mouth to the stomach through a passage or pipe called esophagus or food pipe. So I have drawn that picture, students. Here observe. Here this is called as esophagus, and here I widely like that something down, that means here food is there. So suppose we swallow the food, slowly it will come here, then after here, then suppose now it is there here for identify for I drawn this, and this slowly it will go to the stomach. Okay, so this is the only helping, it is one route or the pipe to connect from the mouth to stomach. This it is only main work. Next things, what is that? No digestion take place here. Whenever we will chew the food and we will swallow that, it won't stay in our esophagus or in food pipe, that it will slowly it will go to the stomach. If it will stay there and sometime after it will come out. So whenever we swallow the food, it won't stagnate in the in our food pipe, that means it won't stop, that it will slowly it will go to the stomach. Next, at times the food is not accepted by the stomach, this result is vomiting. So students, whenever sometimes what will happen due to the unconscious or any due to internal stomach problems, then what will happen? The stomach won't receive the food. So at that time what will happen? That it will return back to the mouth. So that is called as vomiting. So now we are going to learn about that, what is the stomach. It is a thick walled flattened bag present in the upper abdomen. In our abdomen is there, friends, and that outside it is there stomach. That is which one is like widest, means it is one very flattened bag like, okay, and thick walled, it is made by the thick walled also. It is the widest part of the alimentary canal and receive the food from the food pipe. So whatever that 7 organs is present in that alimentary canal, the widest part organ is stomach. Okay, so which which is helping for that to carry that that food particles, and it is fast starting from the food, it starts that digest in the stomach. The food start the digest in the stomach. So then after, actually you know the students, whenever we take that food, then whenever solid food will reach in the stomach, at that time what will happen, there are so many digestive juices secreted from the stomach and it mix with the food. So and it break down into the smaller substances. So you know that whatever the digestive, generally students, you know from the inner lining wall is there, that from that it is secreted that what is that mucus, and also it is secreted that hydrochloric acid, which helps that what is that to kill the bacteria or germs with those who are coming with along with the food. हम जो खाना खा रहे वो फूड का साथ some germs or the bacteria, they are coming to our stomach, and that will kill by the what is that hydrochloric acid. Whenever hydrochloric acid will mix with that food, that germs or the bacteria will kill. Okay, then after that food particles partially it will digested, and that partial digested food will go or pass to into the small intestine. There completely or almost all that 75%, 80% it will be digested or completely also digested in the small intestine. Some undigested food will go, or fats type of foods, it will go to the large intestine. There completely digestion will finish. Okay, so now let us discuss about that. What is that stomach? And it is the widest part of the alimentary canal, and they receive the food from the food pipe. It is the widest if you compare to that other mouth, esophagus, small intestine, large intestine, rectum and anus. This stomach is the widest, means very wide there. Okay, so next what is that, the inner lining of the stomach secrete the mucus and hydrochloric acid. It helps for that protecting to that inner walls, and also that especially hydrochloric acid helps for that kill the bacteria. The digestive juice performing the following functions. What are the functions are there for that we have to discuss. The mucus protect the inner lining stomach. The acid kill the bacteria which enter along with the food, and the digestive juices help to the break down protein into the simple substances, and the partial digested food from the stomach goes into the small intestine. Already I have explained to you students, the specially whatever the digestive juice secreted from in the stomach or from the stomach, that it helps. So that one is mucus. Mucus is helping to protect the inner lining, and second one is the hydrochloric acid. It helps to kill the bacteria or germs, and especially it is break into the smaller substance of the proteins. That means whatever the food items if you are taking, that almost all the proteins or fats or whatever that, but protein foods whatever that, it will be specially to break down into the stomach. And then after what if it is there fats or other types of foods are there, that it will go to the small intestine. After that large intestine, it will completely digestion, it will take place. Okay students, thank you all of you students, and next part we will discuss about that what is that our small intestine, how the foods are digested, and also large intestine work. We will discuss how that in small intestine and large intestine, how that especially that receiving that all nutrients from the food, and how it is going to that next rectum and anus. We will discuss in the next upcoming video. Thank you all of you. Have a nice day.